Welcome, yogis, to practice. I'm Kimberly. It's great to have you today. So today's class is not a flow. It's a different method to work strength and resilience for your arms and core. Something I've learned through yoga medicine, so shout out to Tiffany Cruikshank. We're going to use movements to load our tissues, moving with the breath through 90-second intervals. And the idea is for you to find your end range of motion where your muscles start to quiver and fatigue. So it's up to you to mark your challenge and meet it along the way. And repeat this at least once a week. You should feel sore the day after, a couple days after. You'll know when it's working because of that. It's a good thing. It's a great thing to add on to any training, whether you're a yogi or not. It might be done after a flow. It might be done before, perhaps an off day. So just play with when you do it. Let it work for you best, as always, and listen to your body. For today's class, just have maybe a block or two or a blanket. I'll be using a blanket for padding under my knees, but you don't have to have those things. And if you enjoy today's content, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments below. I always love to hear from you. Cool. So let's get started. Tabletop. We're going to dive right in. So walk the hands forward a little, hug your upper arms into their sockets. And then we're going to push through the palms as you hug the upper arms down and in. Feel the lats engage. That's what we're going to focus on for this first movement. I want you to take an inhale. Keep actively hugging your arms in their sockets, pulling the palms back as you exhale slowly. Draw your hips towards your heels. So your elbows aren't bending, your shoulders aren't shrugging, and then inhale to come up. Exhale through the nose. Keep activating through the arms, eccentrically lengthening and contracting the lats. Inhale to come up, and that's all it is. Try to keep it out of the neck. You'll feel your chest turned on, the back of the shoulder as well. And the more you can dig through your fingertips and pull the palms back, the more you'll really engage the lats. We won't go quite as long. Let's just do one more for this one. And then inhale up. Great. Now walk your knees back a little bit. And then your hands forward. What we're going to do is hug our upper arms in our sockets. And then we'll work into the triceps. I want you to bend your elbows just towards hovering or setting them down. Find your end range of motion. So if that means just halfway, that's fine. Inhale to straighten. And that's all it is. Exhale, hug your elbows in. Don't let them bleed out. And then hover, hover, hover. Keep breathing, suspend. Hug the upper arms in. Inhale to come out. That's the movement. So the more you can actively engage all around the upper arm by plugging your arms in their sockets, the more you'll get out of this. Keep the navel lifting. Let it quiver. Keep it going, almost there. 20 more seconds. Keep plugging your arms in the sockets. And then find an end range of motion where you can pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come out. Great. And then you can see I'm using a blanket. You can have any padding under your knees if you need to. But come up onto your right knee. We're going to get into the side body a little bit and grab a couple blocks if you have them. So take the blocks together, and this will just add some more weight. But you don't need to have them. So stand on the right knee, left leg out. So we're facing the side of the mat. If you have the blocks, just hug your upper arms down and into the socket as you squeeze them, and then knit the front ribs back. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly tip to the right and find your end range of motion. Inhale to come up. And that's all it is. Exhale. Inhale up. It's really suspending on that exhalation. So we're engaging and lengthening through the left side body. Keep rotating towards the side end of the mat. And if it's feeling a little easy, really hug the front ribs back, try to suspend. And then that sharp inhale to come up. Almost there. Last 20 seconds. And find a spot where you can suspend on the breath out and then hold. Not the breath, just the movement. 10 seconds. Let it quiver. Last 4, 3, 2. Inhale up. Nicely done. So second side, I'm going to come to stand because I have a knee injury, but left knee down. But you can just have the left knee down, right leg out, front ribs back. Take an inhale, exhale, side bend to the left. Elongate the breath out, inhale up. I'm feeling through the right side of the body. Keep hugging your upper arms in their sockets. Strong arms and chest. And do your best just to connect to that smooth exhalation out. Maybe going a little lower. Last 30 seconds. Last 20. Stay with me. Find a point where you can pause. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come up. Nicely done. Ooh, I felt that. So for this next one, come to your elbows. Have them right under your shoulders. And then clasp your hands together. Hug your upper arms down and in. Feel right under the armpit turn on. And then lift your hips up into Dolphin. We're going to work actively through the delts. Take an inhale here. And then lift your chin on the exhale and draw forward towards your fingers. That's the breath out. Inhale to come back up. Exhale. Hug the upper arms in. Lift the belly. Try not to dip the hips. Inhale back up. Exhale. And if it's too much, just don't go down as low. If you really want to challenge, draw the hips in line with the shoulders, but lift the belly. So again, the hips aren't dipping or sinking. "30 more seconds. I love this one because you can really feel all around the shoulder, engaging the chest, the back of the shoulder. Last 10 seconds. Find a point where you can pause. 4, 3, 2. Come on out. Nice work. Great. And then we'll come to side plank. Place your left hand down to start. And then stagger your legs here, the bottom leg in front, and stagger your legs so that ankles don't have to be really close. You can stagger your legs quite a bit. And then top arm however you want. Hug your left shoulder in the socket, and then exhale and squat back. You might even bend that left elbow a little. Inhale to come up. You can see I have my top hand on my shoulder to go plug it in. Feel the whole back of the shoulder turn on. Inhale up. Exhale. And this is probably the hardest one. You're going to feel it. Again, try to keep it out of the neck and upper traps. More through the sides of the shoulder, the inner shoulder, side body. Even working your left hip with this one. Slow it down. If you hyperextend your elbow, again, micro bend it. Try not to lock it out. Ooh, almost there. 20 more seconds. Next time you come down and just hold it. Find a place where you can pause. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Second side. So bottom leg forward. Stagger the legs. Hug your right shoulder in the socket. Here we go. Exhale to squat. And the top arm can really be anywhere. Doesn't need to be on your shoulder. I just think it helps. Remind that arm to plug. Really feel the back of the shoulder turn on. Halfway there. More than halfway there. "25 more seconds. Let it quiver. All right, next time you come to that hover, pause for 10. Hug the shoulder in the socket. 3, 2, inhale, come out. Nicely done. So, come to your back. Good news. Take your legs straight up, right arm out. Now you can have the palm turned up or down. Take your left hand to your sternum. So this whole time, we're going to take our legs off to the side, but I want you to turn your chest with the legs. As you push through your right arm, the whole arm, feel the back of the shoulder turn on. All right, so that's the movement. You can bend your knees to come up. Here we go. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down, and find your end range of motion to pause. Keep breathing out. Inhale, bend the knees, come up. Exhale, straight legs. Push through that right palm. Inhale to come up. Keep hugging the shoulder in the socket. And you can get right into more of your end range of motion by quickly coming to halfway and then starting to hover, 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 but don't let it come all the way down. Turn your sternum with the feet. Thirty more seconds. $20. This next one, pause. Keep the breath moving, however, last 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, inhale, swing them up. Second side. Here we go, left arm out. Right hand to sternum, and then exhale, lower. Move your chest with the feet. So you're on that left hip. Push through the left arm, bend the knees, inhale to come up. And of course, the core is really active. You're cinching all around the waist. Push through that left arm, the whole left arm. Plug the shoulder in the socket. We're really targeting the back of the shoulder. If it's not hard enough, hover longer, maybe lower. Thirty more seconds. Find a place where you can pause and hold for 10. Inhale, bend the knees, come on out. So I'll get into our core for this next one. Take your block or blanket, lowest level right under your sacrum. And then arms flat alongside your hips. Take the legs straight up. Take an inhale there. So as we exhale, knit the front ribs back and hover your feet. So you can stop wherever you need. Elongate the breath out. Bend your knees to inhale, legs straight. Exhale to hover. Knit the front ribs, push through the palms, hollow out the low belly. Bend the knees just so it's more passive to come up. And then if you want to increase the challenge, take your arms overhead. And you might speed up so you're encroaching more your end range of motion there as you exhale. Speed up and quickly get to the more bottom end range of motion so you can hover. Really feeling the low belly, have to tug back. Knit the front ribs, hollow body shape. And if the arms are overhead, just make sure you're not lifting the hands. Hug your upper arms again in their sockets. Last 20 seconds. Cinch all around the waist. Last 10 seconds. Find a spot where you can pause. Let it quiver. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees, legs up. Nicely done. And then remove the block there. Put it off to the side. And let's come right to down dog. I'm going to get into the chest and the core a little more. Just drop your head. Take a full breath into the back body. From your downward facing dog, ripple forward to plank pose. And then inhale, upward dog with the toes curled under. And this is our inhale. So our exhale, I'm going to push the mat away and find that same hollow body shape. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Pull the belly in. Keep it going. Soften the neck. If you want more of a challenge, really round the upper back. Drive the navel in. Push your palms to your feet towards your palms. Almost there, 20 more seconds. Inhale there, and then exhale, pause for 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees down, sit back in child's pose for a moment. Great. And then back to your seat. Just lie down flat. And then take the block. You don't even have to use it, but between your feet to increase the challenge. Reach your arms out to a T, hug back through your belly. And then start by just bending the knees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower the legs to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, alternate over to the left. So finding your end range of motion. Inhale back to center, and then slow exhalation to the right. Now you can straighten the legs if you want it. A little more challenging, where you bend to come up. Inhale, and then exhale to the left. Maybe straighten. So keep that going. Hug down through the palms, the upper arms. Knit back through the front ribs. You're not lifting your opposite shoulder at any point. And then take it back to center, straighten the legs. And then just for 30 seconds, I want you to throw your legs left and right. So a little momentum here. It's almost like you're throwing your bones. But then hug back through the belly. Even more. I'm just going about halfway down. And if that's too much, just don't go as high or bend your knees. Feel that strength right at the pit of the belly. Last 10 seconds. Maybe a little faster. 3, 2, take the legs straight up, and then press your palms together, lift your hips, lift your chest, and hold. Point your toes, plug back through the shoulders, try to lift through the heart, the back of the heart, As you carve your navel to your spine, keep the breath moving. We're just holding the shape. Maybe hands behind the head. And then your choice, start to lower the legs 45, maybe to hover. Hands reach towards feet or overhead with palms up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Head down, knees to chest. And great work. Just set your feet down and take the knees to the right. Find a supine twist. Deep breath. And then feet down. Take the knees over to the left. Twist to your right. And then start to unwind right into Shavasana. Soak up some stillness for a moment. Let that movement just be absorbed. And when you're ready, pause before re-entering your day. And I hope that this will be a beneficial addition to your training repertoire. Thank you for sharing. Namaste.